morning, everybody. Good to see you back. Today is the big full moon lunar eclipse day, 19th of November 2021. I'm up early to doing my rituals and things. In fact, I've still got my pyjamas on under here as I get ready to do my rituals for this astrological turning point. So we've got some really powerful energies today. I think yesterday's reading gave us a bit of an insight as to sort of how big these energies can be. There's just far too much astrology for me to give it any justice in these morning message tarot readings. So what I've done is I've put a link below this video to an intuitive astrologer that I follow, Molly McCord. Been following her for several years now, and I really love the way she does astrology. And she's done 3 videos around this full moon lunar eclipse, all between half hour and 45 minutes long, including channeled messages and all sorts. So I'm going to hand it over to her work for those of you that want to dive deeper into these energies. We should just get on and do the readings today. So, right, let's do some wisdom of the oracle first of all. See what messages we've got coming through for today. What do we need to know for today? Full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. What energies do we need to know? What do we need to know about the energies? Okay, 19th of November 2021. Please give us your guidance and advice, Oracle. What is it that we need to know? What do I need to know for today? What energies are there about on this powerful, energetic day? I'm still suffering from fatigue and not sleeping properly. The whole week since Monday, it's just been, well, possibly even since the weekend actually before that, just really feeling this intense energies, and I'm not sleeping properly with it. Just sort of downloads and integrating it all. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have a fork in the road. Decision time, people, decision time. And then we have breathe. Okay, when we're making a decision, coming back into ourselves, maybe doing a bit of meditation, definitely breathing down, right down to our core to ground ourselves and to balance ourselves. And then here and now, being present in these energies. There's a lot of gifts in full moon energies anyway, but when it's also a lunar eclipse, then there's even more for us to tap into and to be revealed for us. Yesterday we talked, I think over the past couple of days, we've talked about sort of fears coming up and power plays and stuff coming up from the subconscious, and whether we have the courage and the confidence to go on the new pathway. So these cards are sort of saying to me that there is this fork in the path, the culmination of this growing energy. And the best way to deal with it is to come back to ourselves, to remember to breathe into ourselves, and to be really present in the energies. Okay, I'm going to use the El Goliath deck. It just feels like the right time to use these. Okay, for the this energy that we're in at the moment. So what do we need to know for today? What do we need to know for this full moon lunar eclipse day, the 19th of November 2021? Okay, as we near the end of Scorpio season, this feels like it's a bit of a culmination and a crescendo of the digging deep into our subconscious desires, hidden emotions, subconsciousness. See what gifts we're going to bring up from the depths. Okay. What do we need to know for today? What messages has Spirit got for us today? What do we need to know? Full moon lunar eclipse on the 19th of the 11th 2021. What do we need to know? So let's see. Okay, the centre of the spread, we've got the Ace of Wands. Okay, nice card to have. The initiation of passion and inspiration. Okay, in the background we have the Page of Pentacles, the Butterfly Snow Vixen. I just love the names of these cards. Love the artwork, love everything about them. And then we have the Sacred Heart, the heart and soul of Goliath. Beautiful renditions. This deck, besides having the usual 78 cards of the tarot deck, there's also 8 to 10, though 8 other cards, and then a yes and a no card in the deck. So there's extras in this one. Okay, so we've got the Karmic Release, the Sacred Karmic Deer. Okay, very potent for today, as I feel there is a lot of karmic release today. The Queen of Pentacles, the Indian Henna Mother. The Nine of Pentacles, the Tranquil Spotted Doe. The Two of Wands, the Lightning Struck Antenna. And the Four of Cups, the Wandering Mind. And at the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Wands, the Meteor Shower. Okay, so I can see a story emerging already with these cards. Okay, so let's start in the centre. Okay, where we are at the moment currently, we have the Ace of Wands. I'm sure I've said before that all four of the eight of the aces are gifts from the universe or source or the divine, and is an opening sort of inspiration or opening energy. With the wands, it's in the sword, with the suit of wands, it's about our spirit, it's about inspiration, and a new passion coming up within us. Also sort of related to the Kundalini energy for me, of that fiery energy being released. In the background, in the subconscious, of the moon energy, the hidden, we have the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is the card, it's sort of learning something new, having the patience, taking things one step at a time. We're going into something that we haven't done before in the physical realm, so attentively taking steps in a new direction. Mentally, with the Mercury card, our mind, communication, we have the Sacred Heart, the heart and soul of Goliath. Okay, and the Sacred Heart for me is the spiritual heart, the energy of the universe, of the source, of the divine, whatever you want to call it, is unconditional love, spiritual love, intrinsic love, and one of the themes that I've seen sort of emerging for this time, and I've seen it sort of for about, God, maybe the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years, is that we're moving into a time of heart-centered consciousness. And this card really sums that up for me, about sort of coming back sort of to the heart mind, and moving from the heart out into life and everything, and sort of all our sort of communication, our thinking, bringing it back into the heart and taking it out through the heart. Then, so as we do that, that's sort of the mental energy, the Venus energy of values, of love, relationships, our emotions. We've got the Karmic Release, and here we can see this beautiful deer with all these moths flying out of its mouth, and the moth, I don't know if they're moths or butterflies, so I'll do for both. So for moths, moths are sort of related to the death card, and you often see in lots of the tarot death cards there might be moths on there. And so we've got the dying of the old with moths. If it's butterflies, it's about sort of transformation energy, and merging from the cocoon. Whichever way you want to see this, it's about sort of the transformation. It's about releasing the old, the stuff. We've gone down deep into our core, into all the scorpionic energies, and we found that which no longer serves us, and we're able to release it. And if you go to those links that I've put on to Molly McCord, she goes much more in depth into this and about the energies of today, and releasing what no longer serves us and things. So a tie in there with the general energies of the day. What's right in front of us is the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Velvet Waiting. Okay, we can't force this transformation. I think the transformation will keep going on definitely until the new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius, which I wish I could remember whether it's the 3rd or the 4th of December, but 2 weeks time basically. And yeah, the Queen of Pentacles sits back in her throne. She looks out over the horizon of all that she has, and she's in no rush for anything. She knows that everything will sort of blossom at its own time. Everything falls away at its own time, and she's just part of this whole cycle and doesn't have to worry about it. She's very much in her heart centre. She's very much here with the Sacred Heart. The Mars card, the actions will drive creativity. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and this is just another card of independence, of confidence, of standing in your own power, knowing that you can do what you need to do. You don't need to rely on other people. You don't have to be attached to other people, because you have everything within yourself and the confidence to go it alone. Coming back up to here, taking the path less travelled, the path away from the crowds and things like that, stepping outside of your comfort zone, and being secure in yourself. What's working for us? We've got the Two of Wands, and I see this as coming out of this Ace of Wands. I said before that sort of the Ace is a divine intervention, and the energy comes down like a lightning strike, that sparks the energy within us. And you can see in this too, we're still being sparked by the lightning strike from source, and through that we can look at opportunities and potentials, and be in our power of, okay, where do I want to go forward? How can this take me forward? Again, fork in the road. Which way am I going to go? Often with the Two of Wands, you see a figure, a merchant or something like that, standing between two wands, and he's got the globe in his hand. Sort of the world's his oyster, and it's like, where does he want to go? Often sort of he's on a shoreline or on a castle turret looking out over the sea, and there's a boat or a ship in front of him on the water, and it's where am I setting sail to? Okay, what's holding us back? The Saturn card. We have the wandering mind. Okay, the mind can often distract us. We can't see the good in our lives, or because we're worrying about other things, or we're preoccupied with unimportant things, and we can't see the opportunities. And this card is about coming back to yourself, the breathe and the here and now, coming back to yourself in the present moment, connecting to this potential, the sacred heart, and deciding where you want to go forward and how you want to go forward. What do you leave behind? What's outworn itself in your life now? What are values that you've outgrown, and what new values are you taking forward with yourself? This is very much sort of tying into the full moon lunar eclipse energies. When we make sort of those decisions, then things can change very fast for us. Communication coming in fast. It can be from above, it can be from other people. But you can see in this card just how energetic it is and fast moving. So as sort of we surrender to today and connect into the energies, we have a chance to begin a new direction, a new passion, a new way of being that is more aligned with ourselves. Okay, so quite exciting. I thought I'd also do an animal spirit card for today, to see what animal spirit energies are with us today. Okay, so what animal do we know? What animal has messages for us today to tie in with the energies of the full moon lunar eclipse? What do we need to know? Oh, there we go. What have we got? Oh, the black egg. For me, the black egg is about standing in the void, and there's all this potential that's sort of all around you, And I see, when I'm in that place, I see it as a black egg shaped place, but there's little crystal lights of all the colours of the rainbow. You just have to reach out and find the one that is most appropriate for you. I think the black egg ties in with the throat chakra in this deck. Let me just check. But these are spirit. Within this of the elements, this is the element of spirit. Okay, the black egg, speaking from an authentic voice, the truth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures. The truth inside of it resides. Sorry, let me start again. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise or lies, not even white ones. This living and breathing vessel harbours only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sound draws us in, books draw us in. The concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking the questions like, what do I know to be true about myself? What is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things others want to hear. We gossip or repeat stories to justify our subpar behaviour. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. It is available at every moment, in every situation. It is the epicentre of truth, the birthplace of our voice. Lovely little circle there. And I thought for a moment, just looking it out the corner of my eye, that it was the witch's labyrinth, but it isn't. So that's my own interpretation. For finding the truth, working your way to the centre of the witch's labyrinth, the centre of the soul. This ties in for me with the breathing down into our core, to our sacral chakra, our root chakra, being present in who we are, asking these questions. Is this true for me? One of the energies at this full moon lunar eclipse is the energy of the North Node coming towards the end, i.e. because they go retrograde, the beginning of Gemini, and looking at how we communicate. Are we communicating with truth? Are we listening to our higher voice? Are we having the difficult conversations, both with ourselves and with others? These might be things that you want to contemplate today in this beautiful energy. Okay, I'll be interested to hear how you find today. If anything comes through for you, comments below, please. That would be great. Likewise, if you're liking these readings and they resonate with you, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel. For notifications, click on the wiggly bell. If you'd like a personal reading for me, then there's a link to my email address below where you can contact me and we can discuss readings. Otherwise, thank you for listening and watching today, and until next time, goodbye. I hope you have a wonderful full moon lunar eclipse day.